Hey, Warpugs. Before we get into the epic animatic, I am not sponsored by these guys, but when I do enjoy a product, I do want to kind of, I let you guys know about it. If you've been noticing, I've been losing a lot of weight recently. It's because of this stuff right here. It's pretty much replaced all carbonated beverages for me. Now, when I put in my last order, they sent me a bunch of sample packs, and I have 4 of them here. I thought I had 5, but I have 4 of them here. And one of them is a pineapple cocktail, and I'm going to be trying that today. And I might put these all in one video, but we're going to see what it's like later on. We're going to give it a shot, and maybe I'll be ordering this sometime next week. I don't know. But like I said, this is not sponsored. This is just going to be me giving you my opinion of it. I am trying to get sponsored by them. We'll see how that goes. Like I said, when I enjoy a product, I do like to let you guys know about it. So we're going to be trying that alongside today. Now, I like pineapple anyway. Kind of glad they didn't send me mango, because me and mango never really got along. But I'll be trying that during this. So, when we last left off, the Cyclops had just gone down. But it exacted a absolutely massive price. And we were watching Odysseus basically dealing with that issue. Now, this next chapter, they have switched the animator for this next chapter, and this one is done by WolfyTheWitch. And the last time I saw something for WolfyTheWitch, it was like everything else in the series. It was absolutely breathtaking. So, we're going to get into this. Please hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Leave a like for the algorithm, a comment for the algorithm. And guys, I just want to say again, thank you. I'm going to be saying thank you all month off what has happened the last past couple of days. But with all that being said, this is WolfyTheWitch's version of Remember Them. Let's get into it. Oh, this is gonna be big.
We must move quickly. We don't have much time. He didn't notice I mixed lotus in his wine.
Okay.
Mark my words now. This is not the end.
But Captain, what do we do with our fallen friends?
Remember them when the fire begins to fade. For the fallen and afraid, we are not to let them die in vain. Remember them, we're the ones who carry on. The flames of those who are gone, and our comrades will not die in vain. I need all our hands on this club. This is how we're getting out of here. Use your swords to sharpen a stub, and turn it to a giant spear. Let's kill him. His body is blocked in the path. If we kill him, we'll be stuck inside.
Captain, where do we attack him?
We gotta stab him in the eye.
Yes, sir. Remember them when the fire begins to fade. For the fallen and afraid, we are not to let them die in vain. Remember them, we're the ones who carry on. The flames of those who've gone, and our comrades will not die in vain.
Oh.
Scatter!
Who hurt you? There are more of them? Who hurt you?
Oh boy.
Who hurt you? Captain, we should run.
Wait.
Who hurt you? Captain, please!
Wait.
It was nobody. If nobody hurts you, be silent. Don't go.
Let's grab the sheep and away we go.
Have you forgotten the lessons I taught you? He's still a threat until he's dead. Finish it.
No.
No?
What good would killing do? When mercy is a skill more of this world could learn to use. My friend is dead, our foe is blind. The blood we shed, it never dries. Is this what it means to be a warrior of the mind?
Don't!
Hey, Cyclops! When we met, I led with peace, while you fed your inner beast. But my comrades will not die in vain. Remember them. The next time that you dare, choose not to spare. Remember them. Remember us. Remember me. I'm the reigning king of Ithaca.
You just messed up.
I am neither man nor mythical. I am your darkest moment. I am the infamous Odysseus!
So first off, I am actually going to check out the one by Mercy as well for this one, just to see how that was handled. But Wolfie, just to basically just taking a look at it, when we're looking at this, Wolfie the Witch took a much more traditional look at the traditional Cyclops, and there's nothing wrong with that. I often marvel at, and I wish I had this capability as well. I can't draw worth a crap, and you know, anybody, and that's not me being jaded or jealous or anything like that. That's just admitting the truth of the matter. We all have skills in different areas, and if you haven't found your skill yet, give it time. You'll find something. You'll find your skill, and not all of us can draw like this. Just to take a regular sketch and put it over music and be able to get this kind of emotional response. All of the artists involved in this project have done exceptionally well, and I mean exceptionally well. It is something else to watch. It is something else to observe. So he took the more traditional look towards this, and towards the Cyclops in general. And it's been a long time since I actually looked at, like I said, the Odyssey and the Iliad. I haven't read them in a very, very long time. But the thing I love the most about all of this entire trip with all these different artists is I have no difficulty discerning who is who in between every single one of these artists. They all have some of the same characteristics. The shattered glasses that just don't belong in this time period. But this story here, this part of the tale, speaks to two very distinct things about people in general. And one that Odysseus, it became his biggest failing. One, when he confronts Athena, he doesn't want to kill the Cyclops. For whatever reason, he decides not to. Even though he doesn't know if in this culture this is going to be a death sentence, but he defies his patron goddess. And then, even worse, he falls victim to pride at the end. Now, I guess you could say it's a thing where he could have been, you know, trying to remember his men the way he possibly could and represent them the best way he possibly could. But the only thing he did here was, as we know in the future, give Poseidon give the Cyclops his name. And when the Cyclops got his name, that meant Poseidon wound up getting his name. And this is a pride thing more than anything else. This is pride. It's not vanity. It's not vanity. At least I don't think it is. But this is more pride than anything else. And it's sad because we already know what's going to happen, because we've been there already. But this singular event, this is one of several events that just wound up taking this entire situation and making it 1,000 times worse. They took the sheep. We all knew they would. We all knew they would. But this moment of pride right here, not willing to be able to let it go and just slip off, leaving the Cyclops to never really know who struck him down. He had to give him a name, even though his name technically, even like if the Cyclops had never spoken to another creature, the name would have meant nothing. The name would have meant nothing, but he had to get that jab in at the end. Maybe for pride, maybe for the memory of his men, but he still had to get that jab in at the end of the day. He had to get that jab in. This is something that everybody deals with. We all want to know, especially when we have somebody that has caused us pain or caused us a grievance or something like that. If we get one over, then we want them to know about it. I watch a lot of Survivor with my wife, and you can tell who falls victim to this kind of behavior by the glances that they give during moments where they have succeeded in, you know, doing something to affect the outcourse of the game. And it's those little moments of pride that can either, you know, make you a legend or do what happens with Odysseus here. And I'd like to say that, you know, I haven't had these moments, but you know I have. Everybody's had these moments. And it's a very human thing. It's an extremely human thing. You want the person that wronged you to know who you are, even if the knowledge of who you are means nothing. Warpugs, this series is awesome. This series is completely and totally awesome. I've loved it from the start. I'm going to continue to enjoy this. Thank you so much for turning me on to it. I'm going to head out from here. I'm going to continue drinking this, which, by the way, is pretty good. This is pineapple. This is... Oh, God, I can't read. What is it called? Pineapple cocktail? Yep, pineapple cocktail. Trying this. And I'm not disappointed. Just not as sweet as I thought it was going to be. But, all things being considered, Warpugs, check out all the links in the description below. I'm going to put all of WolfyTheWitch, Witch's links in the description down below. Check for Discord, check for all that kind of stuff. And thank you guys for joining me. I'm a lot more philosophical with these than I am with other things that I check out. I don't know whether that's a good thing or a bad thing. You guys are listening to the ramblings of an idiot. I hope you know that. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the like button, and I will catch you guys next time. This series will... This is going to be one of those that I'm really sad ends. Later, Warpugs.